So, long time no see. Short update, I got my haircut in between the recordings of the last video, as you can see. So my exams are completely finished. I'm completely done with my Abitur, and I just want to put it out there. I got an 1.3, which is like basically the best grade you can get, and I'm very proud of it. Not to brag, I'm going to put some reference here from ChatGPT. I researched what this is equivalent to in American and British grades. But I'm obviously very happy. And after the written exams, I needed at least the combination of 13 and 14 points. And I got exactly that to achieve a 1.3 grade. And I believe, I actually don't have it on paper, so I believe the 14 points, so the straight A, is in English, and then an A minus basically in French. We actually had a backstage room in between these exams, because we had all day in school being in this room and then to be called for the exam for like an hour. So we had a lot of time to spend in this backstage room where there was food and stuff. And after I took the exams, both of them, on 2 different days, but after my last exam, at some point, the examiner for French came in and we talked a bit. And I said jokingly, I already forgot everything. And he just said, yeah, well, says the Frenchman, basically. And that was the point where I knew, all right, I did well. And so I'm very happy. And now what for the future? I have to say in general, I'm excited and also a bit scared or hanging in midair a bit. Because actually, or for the last year or so, I had the plan to study VFX, but now I realize that is really niche and also it's really expensive. So I know I have to be really sure to decide if I really want to do that, because I don't want to waste that money and time, obviously. So what I do now is most likely I'm going to study ecotrophology, so like the study of health and nurture, and maybe I do that in Kiel, which is in northern Germany. Until now I live in North Rhine-Westphalia with my parents, so if I really do that, I'm going to live there with my sister and her fiance, and I'm going to go there for the next week, for the whole week, to basically try out if this works out. And if that's the case, then maybe I'm going to live there and study ecotrophology in Kiel, which is relatively popular there, and it's a really good university. And Kiel is also a city with a particular awareness for their ecological footprint. There's a lot of routes for bike and stuff, and I'm riding a lot by bike actually. What I also will do in the time before I go to Kiel, if I do that, as I'm going to do my driver's license, I kind of have to do, because it's just necessary these days for any kind of job I'm going to do. It's just helpful. But yeah, as I said, I'm actually more of a bike person. I do everything by bike, so that's the point that's really interesting for me, going to Kiel. Otherwise, I'm now, after being finished with all this learning and this obligatory learning, I really do feel free. It's kind of cliche to feel free after the A-levels and stuff, but it's just the fact. And as an effect of that, maybe, I started to learn Arabic, or I have the motivation to learn Arabic now, because I'm just now motivated to learn new things that I'm actually interested in. So I think that will be fun, learning new things. And Arabic is just, I didn't want to learn just another European language with the same alphabet and just I found it really interesting to learn another language with a whole another alphabet. Yeah, so I'm going to occupy myself a bit with Arabic. And also this, maybe you could call it the need to learn new things, or this interest. I think it's really because now I see on paper what I'm really capable of. And not to brag, as I said, 1.3, that's really, really good. And I always knew that many things in school for me were more easy, but now to see it in an exact grade, that really motivates me to really do more and to as I say, I see now what I'm potentially capable of. And also because my grandpa always says that knowledge is the most important thing in life, and you have to learn as much as you can, because, and not in a drilling way or in a stressing way, but it's really basically the key. And I really think so too. And it's really fun to learn for me. Also, you see, if you're really interested in something, you will have fun learning it, obviously more than in school. And that's something I want to put out there as well. If you're still in school, maybe I hope first of all that these videos can help you a bit emotionally, mentally, going through this stressful time. I really want to say, yeah, you're obligated to learn those things from which the most you don't want to learn and have no interest in, but it really pays off, I think. And after school, you can put all your effort in learning new things and abilities, practical or mentally or intellectually, and have a lot of fun with that. And I think that I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah. You might wonder why this video is called My Last Challenge, was also my first one. And the reason for that is it's in a way kind of my motto for this exam phase, at least, maybe for the whole Abitur. Because as I explained in the first videos, I always got along pretty well in school. I never felt like being under-challenged or something like that. But in comparison, all this stuff in school really got to me more easy than for most of others. So I really appreciate that in life. And I'm really, really thankful for that. Where I'm going with that is I never had to put in the most effort to achieve good grades. So what I did is I didn't. I never thrived for the best grade possible. I was very happy with my grades, especially as it got more serious. I felt very content. So I never set a specific goal as of I want to achieve at least a straight A or A plus or A minus or something like that. I never did that. And now, after the written exams, I had we got our first overview over our points we got from the written exams. So I could calculate what was possible with which grade that I will achieve in the oral exams. And I saw on paper directly, I have to get this much points to achieve this grade. And I saw with the combination of at least 13 and 14 points, so a really good performance, I could achieve this 1.3. And everything beneath that, it would be 1.4, which would be great as well. But that was the point where I first had a specific challenge, academic-wise, in mind. And the first time I really had in mind, okay, I really want to achieve exactly this goal. And if I never had gotten this sheet with which I could calculate this possible outcome, I would have just taken the grade that I got in combination of written and oral exam, and I would be happy. But now I really set myself a goal for the first time, really. And that is why my last challenge was also my first one. But now tomorrow there will be the celebration of our grades, so we will get them officially, and it will be officially done my time in school. And afterwards there'll be new challenges awaiting, so in my life there is a new rising.